I didn't raise my voice when I saw the text light up her phone. I didn't slam doors. I didn't ask questions I already knew the answers to. I just watched the reflection of my own face in the dark screen, calm, still, already changing. That was the moment she thought she'd won. Before that night, my life had weight in the right places, a house with corners we chose together. A routine that felt earned, a marriage built on quiet trust, the kind that doesn't need passwords. I was the dependable one. Early mornings, late evenings, bills paid on time, promises kept. She used to say I made her feel safe. I believed her. That's on me. The red flags didn't wave. They whispered. Her laugh came home later than she did. Her phone never slept on the nightstand anymore. It rested face down, like a secret ashamed of itself. She started dressing with intention for errands that didn't require witnesses. I noticed everything. I said nothing. Love teaches patience. Betrayal teaches precision. The discovery didn't explode. It crystallized. I was folding laundry when her smartwatch vibrated on the counter. One name. No context needed. I didn't feel rage. I felt clarity. Something in me hardened not painfully, but perfectly, like a blade finishing its temper. I understood then this wasn't an accident. This was maintenance, a second life running parallel to mine. I folded the last shirt carefully. I put the watch back exactly where it was, and I started planning. Silence is misunderstood. People think it means weakness. It doesn't. It means you're counting. I became meticulous. Dates, receipts, messages archived quietly to a drive she didn't know existed. I learned schedules, patterns, hotels with poor camera coverage and parking garages that remembered license plates. I met a lawyer under the excuse of a business lunch. I rerouted finances with surgical calm. I made copies of everything, because truth, like money, multiplies when handled correctly. At home, I was perfect. Attentive. Unquestioning, she relaxed. That was my greatest confirmation. The night she confessed, she expected fury, tears, begging, negotiation. Instead, I poured her a glass of wine. Her hand shook as she talked, how it just happened. How she never meant to hurt me, how it was already over. I nodded. I let the silence do the work. Then I slid a folder across the table. Her name was on every page. Her life documented, time-stamped, undeniable. The color drained from her face in stages. First shock, then fear, then understanding. She asked me how long I'd known. Long enough, I said. That was the last honest question she asked me. The real consequences arrived later. She came home to accounts frozen, not emptied, just paused. Control without cruelty. Her workplace received a legal notice, not accusations, just facts that required explanation. Professional lives hate sunlight. Her lover vanished quickly. Men who enjoy secrecy rarely survive exposure. And the house, our house, was already no longer hers. Paperwork had a way of moving faster when prepared in advance. I never raised my voice. I never insulted her. I let reality speak. 2. Divorce isn't loud when done correctly. It's administrative, emotion reduced to signatures. She cried once, in the hallway, realizing there was nothing left to bargain with, no leverage, no narrative where she was misunderstood instead of caught. I stood there steady. I thought you'd fight for me, she said. I did, I replied. Just not the way you expected. Now, in the quiet that follows storms, I replay none of it with regret. I didn't destroy her. I simply stopped protecting her from the consequences of her choices. There's peace in that distinction. I sleep better now, in a house that feels honest again, with a future that doesn't require surveillance. She thought betrayal was a secret. She was wrong. It was an invitation, and I RSVP'd with silence, patience, and a signature line she never saw coming. That first moment, the reflection in the dark screen, I understand it now. That wasn't shock on my face. It was resolve.